Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Same Spirit Gaming. My name's Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
And we have a special guest for us today. Say hi to Zent,
Howdy.
everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Zent.
Also, Zent, say hi to everybody else.
Hola. Confuse everybody.
Anyway, so, we're picking back up with Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime. Now, I've seen some comments on... I've seen some comments from you, Zent, on this game. And, yeah. I don't think you've seen the utter craziness that we've gotten to at this point, though.
Probably not. I saw some people I visited once. They were playing it 4 players, so it looked very chaotic, and they had a giant TV. So
Yeah,
Wow, I can't even imagine that.
like it was the size of a warehouse wall almost. Like it was huge.
See, and I'm just one person playing this, so I have to kind of somewhat do 2 things at once.
Oh joy.
Alright.
It
I'm trying to
would be
figure out
fun
where
if
to
we
put
could
this
all
power
play.
gem. I guess I'll just put it on one of the cannons. It's a pretty good default, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, alright. Time to get this thing really rolling here. Oh, let me unmute my TV.
That might be helpful.
Helps me hear it anyway. Uh-oh, that white dwarf is about to go supernova. Get rescuing! Oh, geez, I think this is the timed mission.
Oh,
Oh.
fun. Don't you
Yeah.
just love timed things?
You know what? Beam Gem was right there next to the Yamato cannon, so that's where it's going. I will say, at least right off the bat, the little mini radar gives you the location of your space friends that you're rescuing in this
That is
one.
nice. That's nice.
Well, that's probably helpful.
Yeah. Because a lot of the time I think spent sometimes is just looking for the friends.
You're just like, I have no idea where they're actually supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just gonna go everywhere that I haven't been, and eventually I will find the space friends.
Like half an hour later. You're like, I can't find this one guy.
So, wait, Zent, have you played this before? Or...
No, I have seen it before, but I have not played it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played it either. And we were trying to figure out, like, how to get it to work where we could both play it, but... Yeah, I guess that was...
Not
Problem
sure about
is,
that.
it's only couch co-op.
Yeah.
Alright. I might have to just somewhat ignore some of the enemies that appear.
Yeah. Oh, you only get 3 minutes?
Well,
40
it
seconds.
started with 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
But, I mean, technically that's before... That's like the beginning of the end, so to speak.
Okay. Okay, Zent, I saw something on your channel called, I think it's called First Halo? What is that?
Okay, so that was a mod for Halo 1 that the mod creator basically reworked all of the weapons, threw in all kinds of nonsensical things, and it was just a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the patches that just came out for the Master Chief Collection killed the mod, so I have to wait for the mod creator to
Aw,
update it to work now.
that's too bad.
But it was a lot of fun. It was highly amusing.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of it, and the shotgun, like, where you're supposed to shoot is all the way off to the side. It looks so weird.
The curved shotgun. It's like what? I think one of my favorite weapons was they had an assault rifle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You load it with table salt,
Yeah, I had never seen that before.
and when you shoot it, it says salty things at the enemies. It was great.
That sounds almost like one of the weapons in, I think it was Borderlands 2, but, like, you literally get a gun that'll just insult you all the time.
I think I remember hearing about that.
It's another game.
Yeah, the Cursed Halo mod was a lot of fun.
Oh, jeez.
I think, like, we were
I
talking
got
a little bit
close
about
to the White Dwarf Star.
Oh yeah, it's hard to get.
Hopefully
out
that other gravitational field will help, or not. Also, good grief, so many
I
enemies.
think the or not happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be major problems when the supernova hits.
Oh boy.
I was, we were talking a little bit about modding Halo on console, and I think they might have some kind of mods. I'm sure the comment section is going to know, but there is
Most
a way.
likely.
There is a way to play modded like versions in Master Chief Collection.
Actually, wait, I just had a thought. Yeah, there we go. I forgot that was a thing.
That's how you do it.
I still gotta find 2 more space friends and then get to the exit. Hey, look at that, 2 more space friends.
Yeah, nice. How convenient.
Yeah, the supernovas were so hard to get out of. That was awesome.
These enemies around this thing need to, like, be faster.
They don't believe fast.
Dang it.
25 seconds. No pressure, but you're running out of time.
No pressure, but lots of pressure.
No pressure, but all the pressure.
Alright, so where's the exit? It should show it to me. Right here. Okay, there it is. Oh good, I'm close.
How fast can you get there?
Yeah. Good thing you have a power gem in your engine, although it's gonna be close.
It looks like it's gonna be a very close call.
Just ram through. 2, 1.
Oh my god!
Wait, did you make it?
Yeah, I made it.
Okay.
You see, look, so here's the thing.
That was the closest.
Here's what you
could have
didn't
gotten
see.
that.
When the timer goes to 0 on that, that's when the supernova starts. So it just, you know how, at least Jordan, you know how there are like the bombs in some levels? Yeah. It basically becomes like a massive one of those.
Okay. Yeah, because it hit 0 right when you were still going in, so I was like,
Yeah.
did you make it?
That was very impressive timing.
That was nice.
All right, well, we've got one more mission left for the episode, so maybe Bible verse time here soon?
All right, verse of the day. So, we're continuing through Ephesians. And so today we're reading Ephesians 5, verses 21 through 33. So yeah, I guess I'll just start. I
might keep it here while you're doing that, just so there's like major game stuff going on in the meantime.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Probably a good idea.
Submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as you do to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. Now, as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit to their husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, to make her holy, cleansing her by the washing with water through the word, and to present her to himself as a radiant church, without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. In the same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. After all, no one ever hated their own body, but they feed and care for their body just as Christ does the church. For we are members of his body. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. This is a profound mystery, but I am talking about Christ and the church. However, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. So yeah, that's clear instructions on husbands and wives. They become one flesh. So I've heard a lot of like cool commentary on this section, and basically like when a husband and wife come together and get married, it is a lot like becoming one. And so, like, even though it says like wife, submit to your husband, but really you're both one. So as it says here, the husband respecting his wife, he's respecting himself as well, and the wife respecting herself respects her husband, vice versa. So yeah, like obviously if that doesn't mean that a husband can just do anything he wants because the wife is submitting to him.
Well, yeah, because it also outright says that husbands should love their wives.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I think it lays things out really clearly, and some people try to misinterpret a lot of the Bible, this part included, or they say like, oh yeah, the Bible just doesn't talk about it. But yeah, there you go.
This enemy here can be a bit of a pain. Sorry. Another power gem. Let's put that on the shield. Could do with a better shield.
That sounds like it'd be always useful.
Yeah, and another thing that kind of goes counter to our current culture is the part where it says, and to present her to himself as a radiant church without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. I feel like there's a big like push right now, especially for girls and women in society, to just like, well, I mean, it's everyone, it's not just girls and women, but you can just like basically do whatever you want, and you'll get married later, you'll have kids later, just do whatever you want until then, and like it'll all be fine. But no, like this
very at least a lot of media nowadays is very women oriented and like giving women all the power and the men are stupid.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's like, that's not quite how that's supposed to work.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen the Barbie movie, but from what I've heard about it, that's kind of the portrayal there.
Yeah, it's not a very...
Yeah, I've not heard anything good about it, so...
Not
that
a very
I had
Christian
any
movie.
intentions of watching it anyways.
Yeah. Even if it wasn't like anti-family and anti-Christian, I wouldn't be interested in it, but that just makes me even less wanting to see it. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but that's why we've also talked about how important it is to like find a Christian wife, because then you agree on like very important things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to dominate the airtime, but
I mean, I am somewhat focused on the game, so
yeah.
Pardon me for not having a ton of commentary, but
Totally fine.
also, like, now that I think about it, related to, those verses and whatnot, like, it kind of almost actually demands more of the husband.
Yeah.
Because it's talking about, basically being like Christ, laying down your life like Christ, and...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, usually when it comes to the whole family dynamic, everything kind of ends up being on the husband's shoulders, or that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
To a degree.
Yeah. Yeah, laying down your life. And I think whether, like, present day women, like, even if they're non-Christians, whether they want to admit it or not, I think they also want a husband who is willing to defend, their family to the death and sacrifice themselves and take responsibility, but also take charge. It is, I think, the natural way.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah. It just feels like we're straying so far away from what is obviously natural, I guess.
Well, that's just the world nowadays, period. So.
Yeah. I also have an inkling that it might seem like overrepresented because like the media shows a lot of stuff, but I think there's a lot of more people who disagree with these messages than it might appear. I don't know if that makes sense, but like basically the perspectives we see in the media is overrepresented. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, that's entirely possible. It honestly depends on who has control over the media.
Yeah. And the area you live in, I think.
Yeah, that does make a little bit of a difference as well.
Yeah.
Because I know growing up, I lived in the middle of nowhere in the country, and it was a completely different dynamic because everybody more or less agreed with the natural stuff and what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I grew up in the opposite, where it was almost assumed that you held beliefs contrary to Christianity, even though I was like raised in a Catholic school. It's so weird.
Oh wow.
Very, very
yeah.
strange.
No, it's only been a few years since I moved to a city, so it's very different.
Yeah.
It's a completely different mindset, and people here are a lot weirder than they were in the country. Well, in certain ways. I will preface that. Because I mean, country people can be just as weird sometimes.
Yeah, different ways. Yeah.
See, and then there was me, kind of in the middle ground, raised in suburbia, and there were bits of kind of both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah. Which is good.
I mean,
gives you a balance.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania is often considered, one of the battleground states in elections.
Yeah.
Indeed. That's funny you mentioned Pennsylvania, because that's where I'm from.
Oh,
no,
wow.
That's where I'm from. It's just I happen to not be living there currently.
Same here.
So wait, which part of Pennsylvania are you from?
We were northeastern Pennsylvania, if you know where Columbia County is.
I'm not super familiar with that.
Scranton and Wilkes-Barre.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know where those are? I was like half an hour away from those.
The Scranton, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, I'm
And
from
that's why everybody at my college was obsessed with The Office.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
That would make sense.
Wow, for a while the whole country was.
That's one I don't watch a lot of TV, so like
That's for the better.
I've heard about the show. Sam likes that show. He's gotten into it, so
Yeah.
See, I feel like it was just too overhyped by all the people around me for me to actually be able to like it. If that makes any sense.
Exactly. That's how my wife feels about it, because I really liked the show, and I tried to introduce it to her, and like she just immediately was like, I'm not really feeling it.
Enemies are becoming so annoying.
it probably doesn't help that the bubbles keep shoving you into the wall.
Yeah, where's the thing that's doing that? That's got to be around here somewhere.
There's the friends.
Yeah.
He's on a crusade.
I'm
He's
coming back
on
for
a
him.
quest to stop the bubbles.
I'm coming back for the friends. I'm trying to make life easier for them upon their release. There. Bubbles are gone.
You're like, good riddance.
This is a very complicated level.
It seems it.
Crud. Didn't mean to run into that, but, like, thought about it just a little too late.
He's just like, oh well.
Plus, those are relatively minor enemies, so I don't mind having a short run-in with them.
By the way, I saw that Yamato cannon fire with just the one beam gem. It seems super good.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I remember
Beam Gem
the
Yamato
double...
Cannon is OP in general. It doesn't have to have two. Oh, geez, there's the bomb.
Please.
Running away, or flying, floating. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's really hard to tell.
Like,
'Cause,
is
I
this
mean,
space?
Normally, I'd say
Is
flying
space?
because
Are you
space,
underwater?
but we're in the water, so. Ah,
Very
jeez.
confusing.
All the enemies after you now.
And how did the friends end up here?
That is a good question.
They
One that will
were
probably never
captured?
be answered.
Question mark?
Wow.
These enemies
So
are
many
going to be
enemies.
quite problematic.
Doppler is putting his work in. So close. Man, both of these levels are so close.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no!
Doppler.
Doppler dropped the ball.
Fly.
Okay. There was a heart thing that came in and healed the ship a
Yes.
little bit there.
A little bit.
So many enemies.
Too
Oh,
much.
No. Whew.
Oh, no.
And now I'm going to have to redo that. Great.
Oh boy.
Avatar. Have you seen Avatar? Not the
No.
Last Airbender, but the...
Yes, I've seen the 2 Avatar movies.
Okay. Are those suits considered mechs?
Yes, that would be considered a mech suit as
Okay.
well.
So in Edge of Tomorrow, it's basically the same thing except there's nothing covering the person. It's just like arms and legs and guns. So would that be a mech?
Yes, that would still be mech. There's like different qualities of mech suits and like
Got
different
it.
types, but it's still considered a mech suit if someone is piloting it.
Got it. Okay, just trying to figure out the rules.
If it can operate on its own with free will, then it's a robot.
Okay.
Well, no, hang on. Let me preference that. I realize that kind of is not exactly accurate, but
It can
as
move
long as robots can,
independently.
yeah, as long as there's not someone inside of it moving it around, it's a robot.
Okay, I have another question.
Okay.
I'm glad we have a mech kind of expert, because now I have questions. Okay, so Iron Man, that's a mech suit, right?
Yes, the Iron
Okay.
Man suit would be considered a mech suit.
Okay, but then in, I think it's Iron Man 3, his suits can also fly on their own.
Okay, so that one,
It's like
honestly, Iron Man kind of gets his own category because he kind of merges everything into one thing. It's like,
Yeah.
excuse me, quit breaking the rules. He makes everything overly complicated.
That's true. And then it's like nanotech, and yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh. Can you just keep it simple? Make it a suit or make it a robot. One of the two, please.
When I make a clip of this, I might opt to make the clip about robots and mechs instead of the Bible verse.
Like, we had the mech discussion. Discussion. I can't talk. I'm sorry.
Why is it giving me so many of these enemies?
What the heck?
It likes you.
It likes me dying, is what it seems like.
Well, I mean, what game doesn't like you dying? If we're gonna
touche,
go
I
that
guess.
route.
Really, why'd you have to go all the way up top? I was.
Heisey doesn't want to make it easy. You gotta make it as convoluted as humanly possible.
Also, I have no clue what kind of creature these space friends are supposed to be anymore. The first area they were bunnies, the second they were frogs, and the third they were foxes. I have no clue what these are supposed to be.
Ants, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to get a closer look at them.
I'm just going by stuff of the little tiny picture in the corner. Like,
Oh, you mean like in the
they're
top
an
left
animal
corner?
of some sort. Yeah, by your ship's health bar.
Yeah, I mean, I think that just... I think the one by the health bar just always looks like bunnies anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea then. There's some undistinct white animal.
This could be fun. And I mean that sarcastically, of course.
Obviously.
I'm trying to be, like, extra super cautious about this now.
Yeah.
It's a bit harder to be cautious like that when I've got enemies trailing me, though.
Every which way.
Ooh, that was just far enough away.
That was so close.
I assume you can't shield that thing.
No. It operates like the bigger time bombs, to where it's just like an aura almost, and you can't.
Yeah.
It's just a zone of pain.
Oh man.
Oh, well,
really need...
this next set of friends is going to be 2 of them, so at least, you know...
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
At least then I will have enough to get to the exit.
Hopefully.
I will have enough friends to get to the exit. Whether or not I actually end up making it there could be a different matter.
It's another story.
Oh, and there's another one down a bit lower. Where's the exit, though?
Yeah. I think maybe
still
these are
down
fish
that way.
people.
Fish people?
I'm trying to get a good look.
I suppose that would make sense, wouldn't it? Considering what we assume is underwater.
Yes. Exactly.
I was about to try and fire the Yamato cannon, but, like, it was nowhere helpful when I was thinking about it.
Yeah, that might be a little problematic.
It seems like once you get all the friends, they just like start bombarding you.
They're just like,
well,
quick, you got them all, charge!
Each set of friends that you release does, like, kind of release its own set of enemies.
Got it. That's good to know. So if you went and got that 6th guy, it might even get harder.
I mean, not necessarily to my knowledge, but,
Okay.
I mean, it's also not out of the realm of possibility.
Gotcha.
Now how am I supposed to navigate to the exit? I think I should just keep going to the right here.
Yeah. I think
Most likely.
I'm right here. I feel like I
Do
kind
it.
of gotta...
do it.
Watch it be a bomb. What did I tell you?
Panic.
Oh, but now it's making me navigate through other dangerous stuff. That's like not quite area of effect, but like these freaking green pinwheels of Death. Oh, I really hope that's not going to stretch all the way down here. Good. Woo.
Wow. That was close.
That is very close.
Hey, Jim.
Well, they definitely crank up the difficulty at the end.
And don't worry, you want it harder, we'll make it harder. We'll just throw everything in the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Hey, the big guy gave me some health there.
And
Well,
some
that's
babies.
It doesn't seem like that, baby.
Beam Jim.
Yamato double beam.
Okay.
The Mega Laser.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's another one. Even more health, maybe.
Maybe. I'm not going to count on
Be
it.
helpful. We can be helpful.
Because that would assume the game is nice.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay. Going down from here. Toward the exit. Huh. And then
almost
more
there.
of these guys.
As long as nothing crazy happens, we're in the
Okay, I
clear.
could probably hit it from that range. That should be okay. If I keep those blast radii, the blast areas away from me.
The zones of pain.
Zones of pain, I like that.
Oh, jeez. Okay, finally.
You did it! Yay!
Nice job! I did a woo, but I think it silenced me. Discord does that sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, Discord is picky.
Nice job.
Oh, hey, I could buy one of these things.
Does
Metal,
it
'cause why not?
change anything?
It doesn't change anything for me right now, but like if I went back, I could start an area with a ship that already has gems built into each slot or each station.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, that's definitely gonna have to do it for this episode. Join us next time where who knows what's gonna happen.
Zent will be
More
returning.
But hopefully what will happen is we finish the game.
Yeah.
We're being hopefully.
Trying to stay positive. Anyway, alright, till next time, goodbye everybody.
Check out Zent's channel for War Robots and Cursed Halo and all kinds of video game fun.
Oh yeah, do that too. He'll be back next episode, but yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, now
I'm
goodbye.
getting close to the goal.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So.
All right. See you next time. Bye.